guys, new video. I really just wanted to test out some products. I'm going to be using the New-trals versus New-trals palette by Makeup Revolution. I've been really dying to use these sort of end colours here, so we'll see where I go with it. I kind of know what I'm going to do, but at the same time it's a little up in the air, so we'll see what happens. I've already got primer on. I've used the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer on the outside of my face, and then the Garnier 5-second blur in the centre over my pores and everything. The foundation I'm going to use is the Estee Lauder Double Wear in Sand. I do think this is a tad too dark for me. My usual foundation colour is this Revlon 180 Sand Beige, and I did get colour matched, and this is the tester I got, and I don't know whether the colour difference will pick up on camera, but the Estee Lauder is a little bit darker than this one, so we'll see how it looks. I have tried to do a video before using the Estee Lauder one, and I basically looked like a Simpson. I was that yellow, but I don't know whether it's because I'd filmed late at night and the lighting wasn't that great, so we'll see. So I need to get a pump for this. Start in the centre of my face. I'm going to use a beauty blender. I haven't come up with my perfect application yet. I used a brush and I thought it looked a bit thick, so we'll try with the beauty blender and see if this makes it any different. Okay, so I've brought it down my neck. Hopefully it won't look as yellow as it did before. I think if I've continued to see it being a bit too dark, then I'll buy the whitening drops from Body Shop. I think they're only £10, so at least then I won't have wasted the foundation. I'm going to take a little bit of the Collection concealer in Warm Medium and just do a little bit of face concealing. And then something I like to do is use the Fair Collection concealer and just lighten up my face a little bit, because as I said, I do think this is far too dark. I'm going to do under eye concealing with the Maybelline eraser in Light, and then I'm going to set that with the MUA Skin Define Hydro Powder, just because it's really light, and so I like to use this for the under eye concealer. And before I put the rest of my powder on, I'm going to use a new product. It's the Makeup Academy Undress Your Skin Illuminating Glow in Champagne. I don't know how well this is going to work. I've swatched it and it honestly just looks like a load of glitter, so we'll see. If it doesn't work, then I'll probably throw it out, just because I do have a few other well, actually I have one other liquid highlight product, and then I have one that's in a stick form, and I need to try the other liquid one. I just don't see, I'm trying not to keep things anymore that I don't use or that I don't like, because at one point I ended up with 8 bronzers just because I was going through a phase of trying to find one that I really liked. And now I have 4, which is still a bit excessive, but a couple of them I am trying out still to see whether they fit with my skin tone. So they won't all be staying. I don't know if that'll show up. I'm hoping it will. It's not too bad once you blend it out. I don't know whether you'll get the same effect with a brush if you blend it out with a brush, but blending out with a sponge has made some of the glitter particles fade a bit, so it's not too bad. And I'm going to set that with my Rimmel Stay Matte in Transparent, which I'm dying to use up because it's so old. And I also tend to take a powder puff, dip it in the product and just press that over my pores, because I do have rather large pores near my nose, and I just think it helps make them look a bit smaller. Okay, and I'm going to do my eyebrows. And what I've been using is the MUA eyeshadow in shade 19, which is this brown, and then the L'Oreal Brow Plumper in medium dark. And I've recently reshaped my eyebrows because I've been on a quest to get them into a state that I like, and I'm still not happy with the tail because I can never get them to completely match, but it's better than it was. I hope it doesn't look too uneven on camera because that is my worst fear, but they look better than they have done in a while. Okay, so I'm going to do some tight lining using the Maybelline gel eyeliner. It's the Lasting Drama, it's just in black. And I'm going to prime my eyes using the Smashbox. Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but I've got some in a little pot here because I got a sample of it, and basically a good portion of it fell out over the little tube, so I just use it from this pot, but I'll list it. Then I'm going to just start going into the New-trals palette. I'm going to go into the shade Neutral, and I'm just going to swipe that through the crease. Using a fluffy brush, just to give the other colours that I'm going to use something to blend into. And then I'm going to put a base down. I'm going to use the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Metallic Pomegranate. I'm just going to put this all over the lid. And this is a beautiful colour. I don't use this as often as I'd like, so I'm trying to get some more use out of it before it completely dries up because it is fairly old, and I'm surprised it hasn't dried up just yet. First I'm going to take the shade Neutral. I'm going to put this just above the natural crease and then blend it downwards. I'm going to just blend out the edges using the brush that we used before. I think it's about even. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. professional blending brush. I'm going to the colour Tone, and I'm just going to put that around the outer V. Just do circular motions, just to put a bit more of a darker berry colour. Then I'm going to use a clean blending brush and just blend out that edge a little bit, just so that we don't drag the colour too far. Now I'm going to go into the brush that actually comes with the part, and I really like this. It's got a flat shade brush on one side and then a blending brush on the other. And I'm going to go into Custom, which is the brown on the end. With the brush that I used Tone with, I'm just going to use that to blend in the brown with the crease colours. And then on the inner corner that we left bare, I'm going to, I suppose you could use any of these shimmery colours here, but I want to use a shadow that I haven't used before, properly anyway. And I'm going to go into this little box that I got, and it's the Holiday Essentials kit by Stila, and it's got a bunch of minis in, and it's got the kitten mini. So I'm going to put that in, using the flat side of the brush, inner corner, and then below. And now I'm going to do a matte brow highlight. I'm going to use the colour Cool. It's just a light cream. I'm going to use the Miss Manga mascara on my top lashes. Then I'm going to do a little bit of colour under the lash line. I'm going to go in with the colour Custom again, which was the matte sort of burgundy brown. Then I'm going to use the blender brush that I used earlier with one of the redder shades and just blend that out a bit. Yeah, and then I'm going to do on my waterline the black gel liner. Then I'm going to carefully do the bottom lashes. Oh, I said carefully. Okay, so I'm fighting against a dying battery, so this is going to probably come in really cut pieces because the sun is going down as well, so I'm trying to charge it a little bit, get something done, charge it. So this is the e.l.f. Baked Bronzer in Los Cabos. It's a bit darker than what I'd usually use, but I think a darker bronze would look nice with this look. I'm going to go into the Honolulu W7 bronzer. I've bought this ages ago but I never use it. But I'm thinking of trying this for contouring, so we'll see. Whoa. I think this is a little bit too dark for me, so this may be the only use that this product gets. I'm going to go back in with the bronzer brush. I don't know. I mean, this is a darker contour than what I'd usually do, but I don't know whether it's just because of that I think it looks a bit, but this has gone a bit patchy here. And then with the powder brush that I used for under eye, I'm just going to sort of pat that over the top, trying to get some of the colour. I think that's diffused it. Now I'm going to go in the Makeup Revolution blush in Treat, which is a nice peach. Now I'm going to use the Sleek Makeup Midas Touch highlighting palette. I'm going to use the Nude MUA lipstick in Bear. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Shimmer Lip Gloss. I'm not sure of the colour. Dream. I'm sorry that it got a bit dim, but I can't control the weather, and this was a perfect time for filming because the sun wasn't too bright, and it wasn't going to wash me out on the camera because I've got a fairly cheap camera, so I can't really do any of the tinkering with the colour or anything. So I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you enjoyed the look. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with all the products I used apart from the MUA highlighter, because I've took some closer looks in the mirror as the camera was charging a bit, and it did look like glitter particles, but I think the Sleek highlighter has made up for that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll try and make another one soon, but I will see you when I see you. Bye!